Everything in this video is alleged and for entertainment purposes only. If you are a parent, I have a few words for you. First of all, I seriously think that is the coolest thing since sliced bread. Second of all, I notice the love that a parent has for their child, and when I see these YouTubers like having kids, a lot of them will say like, I cannot imagine putting my child in that situation because of how much love I have for them. If you dive back about 5 years ago, family channels were actually quite normalized. I mean, we had the Ace family, KK and Baby J, the B family, the Labrant family, the Tube family, and more. And after one person started making an entire YouTube channel revolve around their kids, it seemed like everyone started doing it. I'll be honest, I used to watch these family channels. Looking back, I don't remember which one it was, but it's like, these children were like, why is there a camera in my face? Family vlogging has become kind of like a genre where people will record them doing their daily activities and daily lives. But behind the scenes, there were some serious issues that needed attention. Today, we will be talking about some family vloggers who took it too far and how this can affect the children and how you could see it in these vlogs. I would love to hear you guys' opinions, whether your line is specifically absolutely no idea of children, but just showing like your baby equipment, to, yeah, I feel like it's fine as long as they don't show their face, let me know. There are so many consequences that can actually cause trauma on the children. A lot of family vlogs included things like pranks, and the kids they're too young to even understand what that means. They think their parents are bullying them for the internet. There's a privacy violation, loss of childhood, pressure to conform, public scrutiny, and inability to form personal boundaries. And these kids might grow up and feel feelings of resentment, betrayal, and a sense of exploitation, which can translate into a deeper psychological trauma as they mature. Who are these family channels and how did they affect the kids? We will be talking all about that in today's video. These family vloggers are getting paid to do fun stuff with their kids. Have a tantrum on camera, that's more clicks, that's more followers, more money. A lot of the times, these kids are at such a young age that they have no comprehension of the fact that they're on camera. In my opinion, I think that means they can't give consent. But a lot of these parents had no boundaries. The channel Daddyofive was created by Michael the father and Heather the mother that featured them with their 5 children. The family was basically known for the pranks that the family pulled on their children, especially their youngest, Cody. After the channel started growing, the parents took extreme steps to gain more viewers and subscribers and started uploading videos of them physically and mentally abusing their children. In one of their videos, Michael is seen spraying disappearing ink on the floor of his son Cody's bedroom, before literally scolding and shouting at him for his misbehavior and misconduct, to the point where Cody breaks down and starts crying. After making him cry on camera, Michael reveals that it was all a prank. Pranked. After this statement, the child said, "You made me go through all of this for a stupid prank," which hints at how emotionally hurt he is, and after repeated attempts of this can actually be traumatizing. This family channel, like most that are focused at young viewers, the children's miserable conditions were being broadcasted for thousands of people on YouTube. There are so many channels I can't possibly fit into one video, but one person, CJiscool, uploaded a prank video where he is lighting a firecracker in his sleeping children's room and laughing as they cry, saying, "Haha, they think someone was shitting." In another video, Brady is shown putting in his children's ice cream. The video continues to show the children, a boy and a girl, crying and complaining of the stomach pain. Gruesomely, Brady continues to laugh and film them on the toilet, still crying and trying, to no avail to close the door and keep him out. Outrage of this video has accumulated, but this person is still public today. This is an extreme example, but this is one example of the things that family channels do. Some of them are less overt about it. The Labrant Family is an allegedly controversial account that lost subscribers over the past year. Their video was taken down because it went against community guidelines. When their son was having a seizure, they recorded it before calling for help. The amount of trauma this does to the brain is huge. This affects major parts of the brain that help things like learning, memory, information entering and leaving the hippocampus, processing fearful and threatening stimuli, and more, and the longer it goes on, the body could potentially be more damaged. All because they didn't call for help as soon as it started, but don't worry, they documented it and uploaded it for YouTube. Of course, we all know the story of Micah and James Stauffer when they gave up their 4-year-old autistic Chinese child that they had adopted, saying that they could not care for them properly. And I will say, like, they did make the right decision because they couldn't care for him properly, but they never should have been in that situation in the first place. They highly monetized this child for 3 years. Their viewers allegedly more or less paid for the adoption, their flight to go over there, additional things, and they monetized his adoption process, medical issues, and meltdowns. Family life is the focus of the day-to-day videos, in which the children are the center of the frame, and their entire early life is constructed around making content for their channel subscribers, which can range from thousands to millions. After years passed on YouTube, the daily activities of everyday individuals just weren't cutting it anymore. Content creators had to go bigger and better, and with the increasing amount of revenue that was coming to YouTubers in the mid-2010s, they began showing off their more extravagant lifestyles. Vlogging content became a matter of "you wish you had what I have," which was adopted by family channels later, in which creators began using daily videos as a platform to show off their mansions, their luxury cars, shopping sprees, and their families. It makes other parents and children go like, "Oh my god, I wish that was the life I had. Their house is always so clean, they're always going on vacations, their kids are well behaved." But the thing is, family vlogging channels cannot be successful without the presence of children. In most cases, the camera is shoved in their face from the moment they wake up to when they go to bed. Because of the nature of vlogging, children can't just clock in and out of work. The content relies on the children keeping up their energy and performing activities for the sake of entertainment. And also, a lot of parents will save money for their children, but there are no requirements for a portion of money to be allocated to the children, which some argue makes it a modern form of child labor. Similarly to what happened in early Hollywood, where there would be control about how much time the children spend on screen. But these vlogs take place in these children's homes. There's no difference between workplace and life. And in a lot of cases, these children are literally the breadwinners of the family. Without the children on camera, these channels would not be unique. However, down the road, several vlogging channels have chosen to remove their children from the internet when the channel analytics revealed that a massive portion of the viewers were adult men, and their YouTube videos were being embedded on websites for you-know-what. One creator saw a percentage of male viewers drop from 40 to 17% of her audience when she disabled the ability for her videos to be downloaded. As horrifying as it can be, this can be the reality of YouTube. If the child learns later in life that they have been exposed to such things, it can have life-altering effects like PTSD, addiction, and other mental disorders. And the thing is, YouTube has done little to nothing to do anything about this. Even though these videos include incredibly uncomfortable situations such as children recorded having temper tantrums, accidents, getting in trouble at school, or going through awkward stages of puberty. While the content is directed at adults who have the hindsight of what it means to grow up, most of the channel's demographics show that a majority of audiences are under 18. But on the business side, YouTube turns a blind eye to the core problems of family vlogging because they see dollar signs when looking at those channels. You guys see how much money these channels make. The company is highly unlikely to restrict content that brings an immense amount of views due to the fact that YouTube keeps 45% of ad revenue per 1,000 ad views. There are several ways that YouTube can go about it without having to completely ban family channels, for example, not allowing a child to be in it for very long. This increases the likelihood that they will not constantly be in front of the camera every day, or at the very least to a much lesser degree. However, that doesn't quite tackle the issue of privacy, as it seems impossible to completely respect a child's privacy if they are the face of a vlogging channel. As a culture, it's important for us to put pressure on things like family channels to stray from content including personal and invasive subjects, and truly evaluate if they believe putting non-consenting children on the internet is more important than providing them with a safe and normal childhood. A lot of us were recorded for home movies when we were kids, but this is not the same thing. It's being shown to everyone on the internet. It is a labor practice that in time needs to be controlled or even stopped altogether. Otherwise, we might be faced with a new generation in which the kids are more familiar with the cameras than their parents' faces. This is the first generation in which their entire life is online. While family channels were entertaining, if you will, I don't know, it was like some of them were, I guess, but they were also very problematic, and it's crucial for us viewers to be critical of the content that we consume and encourage responsible content creation. It's important to promote healthy dynamics, realistic expectations, and most importantly, empathy and understanding. Thank you so much for joining me today. Make sure to let me know your thoughts on this in the comments. Did you ever watch family channels? channels, are they still a thing? Make sure to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, turn the bell on if you're feeling risky, and comment below. It helps with the algorithm. Thank you so much to each and every one of my members. I appreciate you every single day. Thank you so much for the support to everyone. Have a good day, night, whatever the case may be, and peace out.